This is a Games with 2 review of Kahuna by Cosmos and Rio Grande Games, designed by Gunther Cornett. This is a 2-player abstract strategy game with some area control in it, and it plays in about 30 minutes. Here's a setup of the board. At the beginning of the game, each player is dealt 3 cards, and you're trying to control as many of these islands as possible. You do that by playing your cards and laying bridges down. As you control more and more bridges, you control the islands. As you can see here in this close-up, this island of Huna has bridges all the way around it with white. So white controls this island, and they get to put their little hand marker on that island. Now black over here is controlling this area over here. They also have some markers on the board, and you're trying to control more than your opponent by playing these cards. So on a turn I would play a card like this one. This one is Lali. They don't make these names easy to pronounce for you for some unknown reason. And so if I play that card, I get to lay one of my black bridges on one of the spots available. Since there's only one left, I can put it there. That gives me control over Lali because I have the majority of the bridges. You need to have over half of the bridges in order to control it. So then I can put my black marker down. When I do so, any of my opponent's bridges on that island are removed. Since that also connected this Ifi island with more, I also get to control that island, taking away one of my opponent's bridges as well. Now my opponent no longer has control over Huna, so their marker gets removed. You can also remove one of your opponent's bridges by playing 2 cards of either one of each of the islands that the bridge is connecting, or 2 from one island. So in this case I have Fa'a and Bari, and I can remove white's bridge. You can play as many cards as you would like on your turn from 0 to 4, but you only get to draw 1 new card at the end of your turn. So play continues until all the cards are drawn, and then a scoring phase takes place. And this happens 3 times. The first time, the person who controls the most gets 1 point. The second round, the person controlling the most islands gets 2 points. And then the third time this happens, you take the sum of both and you subtract. So in this case, black is controlling 5 islands and white is controlling 2, so black would receive 3 points. And that's how you play Kahuna. I was really skeptical about this game at first, but as I began to play it, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It reminded me a lot of Hive or some other abstract strategy games such as Go, or if you're familiar with chess or checkers, you may really enjoy this game. So if you're into abstract strategy games, this is a good pickup at a great price, only around $25. If you're not a fan of abstract strategy games, this may not be the game for you. Well, I hope you enjoyed our review today. For more video and written reviews, you can check us out at www.gameswith2.com. And again, this has been a review of Kahuna by Rio Grande.